Before I got too far along, I wanted to show you what it takes to do a mod on a Berkely HD1 heavy duty metering machine, basically line winder for reels. I was able to do my 30 wides and my smaller reels, but when it came to the 50 wides with the big handles, it wasn't able to do it. So I'm going to show you the mod and what it takes. You need two 7/16 wrenches, 15/16 Allen wrench, an 1/8 inch Allen wrench, and a 3/32 Allen wrench, a small screwdriver, and a Phillips screwdriver. The 1/8 inch is for taking that guy out. The 15/16 is for taking this guy out, and the 3/32 is for taking these guys out. Your small screwdriver is to remove this guy, and your Phillips screwdriver is to remove a lot of the Phillips nuts. Now, a lot of this is taken apart already. Now, the mod that you're going to have to do is this here. You have to cut out this slot, and it's a 2 1/4 inches by 10 inches. And it's really strategic where you cut this out. I went ahead and routed it and painted it. I'm going to show you as this rotates why this has to happen. When the reel comes around, your big handles will hit the bottom. So they're not going to clear to be able to do the big reels. I had to make a custom little strap here to hold the handle close to the post. This is the post they come with. I think it's a 1/4 bolt that I modified, put plastic PVC tubing on, and then put shrink wrap over it. This is not long enough to do your 50 wides. You have to go to a longer shaft. So when you cut this out, this allows you to have clearance to do your 50 wides. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this all back together. As long as I had it out, I went ahead and cleaned everything, shined it all up to make it look brand new, and I'll show you it when it gets all back together. Okay, we are back on the total reconditioning of the Berkely heavy duty metering machine. I wanted to show you right here, of course, is where the reel goes. It goes around the turnbuckle through the thread guide, the line guide. This is the calibrator, the metering, tells you how much you're used. Goes into the reservoir reel, and then right here is the tensioner for the reservoir reel. The mod that you have to do when you're using a 50 wide with the heavy duty Allen Tanny handles is I actually had to cut out this area here so that the handle would clear and not hit the bottom. So you're going to see this go around, and then I made a little custom strap here to hold the handle in place while we're doing it. I'm going to show you a demonstration using a Abbott 50-2 Pro X 50 wide reel. Right down here, I don't know if you can get that on there, Adam. Right down here is the foot pedal. This is the control for the speed control. And here we go. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going back and forth with the line, and I'm also keeping tension on the line too, so with the glove. And you can see it going, and I can pick up the speed once this gets going. And it's holding that reel pretty steady now, because when I did the reconditioning, I tightened down all of the different elements. Okay, it's picking up some tension, so I got to increase my drag just a tad. Here we go. There we go. With the drag increase, you can see it picking up that line much easier. Now I'm going back and forth trying to keep this totally spaced without having too much of a ridge build up in any one area of the reel. It seems to want to build up too much in that middle, so now I'm trying to even it out. There we go. Starting to even out the reel. Get a little more. We're about half full here. It's putting it on pretty tight. It's giving it a nice, firm, even line on it here. It's doing really really good. So the mod is really working well on that 50 wide handle. I'm going to stop for a minute. But let's go ahead and move the camera right over the line here so you can see how evenly it is putting that line on that reel. 200 yards right now, 600 feet so far, and there was some line on that reel. So we're going to continue here. Here we go. I'm going to leave it right there so you can see this going on. No hurry to do this, so you can get pretty exact on where you want that line to go. When it starts to develop a ridge, you just have to even it out. This little machine is pretty tough, I've got to admit. It's really rather strong. Now I've already done the serve on this line because I'm fishing this for bluefin in Northern California, so the serve, I actually move the serve right into the line. I don't use and change out my leaders up in Northern California because we mostly run Mad Maxes. Now if I was in Southern California, I would do a loop-the-loop on my line, and then I'd be able to change out my leaders. We're getting there. Almost done. And I like to run, I think I run like 35, 40 feet of top shot of 130. This is a 130 Jerry Brown hollow core. It's not the meter line. I really do like the new red, white, and blue Patriot meter line. Done a lot of surf for the guys last year who were getting ready for bluefin up here in Northern California, running the Mad Maxes. Now everybody runs usually 130 hollow core, and they change their top shot. Some guys like 150, other guys like 200. I like 130. I've had plenty of good luck with 130, so I just stay with that. Almost there. Just got to get this over to the edge, balance it out. 9 yards left here. There's the marker for the top shot. That is where the serve is. There goes the serve. And now we're into the top shot. That's it. Really happy with the mod. It worked perfectly.